My name is Don Beaulieu from Mudnock Road. SCTV provides for the community of Salisbury a vital service that many of our neighboring communities envy. The level at which SCTV provides insight into the workings of the government of Salisbury is just, I think, unprecedented based on what other community people can see how their government works. Virtually every board and committee in the community now has their meeting televised, generally live. So it's a treasure, if you will, for the town that they have an organization as SCTV. What does that have to do with the renewal license, I guess? It's because 10 years ago, I had the pleasure of serving on the negotiating team with Neil and others. We got the seed money to start SCTV. And in the 10 years since that time, the money that SCTV receives from the town, which the town receives from Comcast, they've used that money wisely, judiciously, and continue to update and provide state-of-the-art for the citizens of Salisbury. I'd like to see in the upcoming renewal process that the town, because the town negotiates the contract, not SCTV. SCTV contracts with the town to provide these services. So I'm guessing at some point the SCTV contract has to be renegotiated as well, because that runs coterminous with the Comcast contract. SCTV for the number of years now has been talking about a studio. When I served on the board as a member of SCTV, I was very concerned that the public shouldn't be thinking that SCTV was part of the town government, because it is a separate entity. But the closeness of the operation, since they operate out of the back of this hall and in that studio, many members of the public may think it's part of the town of Salisbury. For the 10 years that it's been in existence, we've been doing everything to get local people provide their own shows. Hopefully later, John Husianitis, who's with you tonight, he for a number of years has been doing a local access show. We need more of that. We need people to express their opinions, whether you're for them or against them. It does nothing but improve our community and democracy as a whole. So I would like to think, I'm straying here a little bit, but that Neil and the negotiating committee would take a very, very strong position that Comcast should help facilitate through financially in the development of a studio and a facility outside of the town hall in Salisbury for its production and operations. I think that would be a great incentive and improvement for members of the community to use it. So many other things could be done there. And it would also just be a further enhancement. I personally, thinking about this, because I've been away, so I came back and I was updated on the meetings, and I would urge people, if they haven't, on Channel 12, they're showing a series of meetings that occurred with what they call community leaders relative to what to look at. It's astonishing. Just an interesting fact, and I don't know, obviously I wasn't prepared to speak, but you know me, ladies and gentlemen, I could speak here for a while if you wanted to. The number in that program, over the 10 years of the Comcast license, you're aware of, are you as board members aware of how much money goes to Comcast on an average? $45 million. That's what the citizens in this, based on the consultant that SCTV has working for them, that's what they estimate comes out of this community and over the 10-year contract to the coffers of Comcast. I think there should be enough room in there that Comcast should be not only asked to increase their commitment from 4 to 5%, but also help provide the necessary funding for SCTV to build a studio in the community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dwayne.